Mexican Emanuel Navarrete is now a two-weight world champion. But that doesn't seem to have stopped a lot of the doubters out there coming together and just affirming that, at least in their minds, that as soon as this guy fights somebody more his size and has those skills to pay the bills, he's going to basically get his comeuppance. I thought the main reason he beat Ruben Villa this past Friday was down to that natural awkwardness he has. And so the more people were emphasising how Villa has a very good amateur pedigree, how he seems to be technically better, has better footwork, all that good stuff, that just made me think that Navarrete's weird, awkward style was just going to mess with him even more. And I think that's ultimately what happened. Even if you take the knockdowns out of it, which definitely helped, I think the scorecard should have been wider than they were. I still felt he won more rounds. He dictated with his weird style. He's got an odd delivery of punches. They come at you seemingly slow, but he's very loose on the shoulders. A lot of fighters are tense. They have a rigid guard. And even if they're quick punches, there's a tell before they uncoil. Navarrete has that weird, almost Carlos Monzon-esque way of delivering his shots, which messes with your radar. And I think that's why he knocked down Villa in the first round with that bizarre shot. What a weird shot that was. You certainly don't teach that in the gym. And he seemed more surprised than hurt, but that was just a token of Navarrete's effective awkwardness. He's so relaxed in there as well, not stressed. The rounds that Villa did win later on in the fight, and I thought he did well, the way he applied and conducted himself against a naturally bigger and stronger man for his first shot at a world title. But Navarrete's so relaxed, just kind of ad-libbing well as he goes along, switching stance at times. I'm not sure that was very effective, but it was just all part and parcel of his confusing ring generalship. For Villa, he thought he was going to win wide. So I think he really didn't see the talent in Navarrete that still a lot of fans don't. You've got a lot of people saying Navarrete just won that because of his power. That wasn't the case. It was certainly his size advantage helps, and he has those long arms, but that weird style, I think, is really what is causing problems. And will continue to give people problems at the world level. Now, he did have a problem on the scales, didn't he? He was over and had to strip. Now, he might already be outgrowing 126 pounds and might find himself at super feather sooner than we think. And if he does, then he might fight Shakur Stevenson, a guy who is closer to him in size, and a guy who I'm sure a lot of people would favour to beat Navarrete. But Navarrete has just got one of those styles that I am not going to doubt. I think there's more to come from him. Possibly a fight against our very own Josh Warrington, and I'd have to doubt Josh Warrington again. I've been wrong a couple of times with Josh Warrington in the past, so maybe it's not a good idea doubting him again. But I definitely agree that would be a good styles match. So yeah, Navarrete, you may look at it, you may think it looks awkward and ugly, but don't confuse that with non-skillful. People often have an idea in their head of what skillful should look like, but they fail to see the substance. And Navarrete definitely has a lot of substance.